Hi everyone, welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. This is my reading vlog for the Finishathon readathon, which happens from today, which is Monday the 27th of August until Sunday the 2nd. No, it's not August, July. Until Sunday the 2nd of August. And it's a readathon which encourages you to pick up all those books you've been meaning to read for ages. So I posted my TBR on Saturday, I filmed it last Monday and have already changed my plans. I think I changed my plans last night. My initial plan was to read that many pages of PRIORY plus 2 more chapters. I read 2 more chapters than I thought I would. But to read over 350 pages in a week. I was also hoping to read 130 pages of History of the World with a Woman put back in. I was hoping to start and finish, or DNF, Dreamland by Nancy Beaulieu, and I was hoping if I did DNF that to pick up this. I am now gonna tell you what my current plans are. So this I'm hoping to read in August because there is a book club that is reading it and I do want to read it, even though I don't necessarily want to read it, but you know what I mean. Dreamland, I don't want to read, but I'm not putting it off now because I don't want to read it. I'm putting it off now because I am currently reading another NetGalley book that is coming out next week, I think, and so I should be prioritising reading that instead, and because I'm only about 15-20% of the way through, and so it seems silly to start another one when I could just carry on with this one. I'm hoping to prioritise just reading this one in terms of physical books because I do really want to read it and I'm enjoying reading 2 chapters a night, but if I want to read this many I have to read like 5 chapters a day, which seems unlikely, but you never know. You know, 20, how many, 30, yeah, about 5 chapters a night. So that seems unlikely, but I'm hoping I can at least read 3 a day, like 1 in the morning and 2 in the evening, but we're on the first day and that hasn't happened. But I have been walking a dog this morning, so that's my excuse for today. But I'm hoping to get through a chunk of it. And yeah, the other one I'm reading is 7 Devils by Laura Lamb and someone else. Who's it by? And Elizabeth May, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's slower going than I thought, but it's good. I don't know where it's going to go, but I am enjoying it so far. And yeah, I just thought I'd check in, tell you where I was, tell you what my new plans were, and I will actually check in once I have done some reading. I probably won't really be updating you on this because it's something I've read twice already, although I did realise last night that it's the first time I've read it physically, which is weird because the first time I read it was on my Kindle and then last time I listened to the audiobook. But it's taken me a while to read. I could read it really quickly, but I'm tabbing it, and I'm also like putting sticky notes every time, or every chapter. I hope you can't see what happened in that. I am annotating it, like writing on it, highlighting bits. That's not a good picture. Where's a good picture? This is a good picture. This is from earlier in the book, but I haven't got to catch up. But I'm like colouring and drawing on it. So yeah, it's taken me a while to read, which is why, well, I'm so behind because I was doing other stuff, but it's like why I'm really behind instead of speeding through it. But I can't pick it up when I'm just reading because I have to have my pens and my notebook. But anyway, I'm gonna go now because otherwise I'll babble. But yeah, that is my plan for the week and we'll see how it actually goes. Meh. everyone, it's now Wednesday. I just wanted to check in despite the fact that my hair is still damp and I've just had a bath and I probably look a bit of a mess, but I just thought I'd check in because I didn't yesterday and I don't necessarily have loads to say, but I just wanted to say hi. I've read, I think, about 15% more of The Seven Devils and I'm really enjoying it now. I'm into it. The characters are really interesting. The story, I don't know where it's going to go yet, but I'm enjoying the characters. I'm enjoying getting to know what they're like. We kind of get a bit of time in each person's head, and so that's quite fun. I have read 40 pages of this so far this week. I'm hoping to read another 60 tonight. I'm hoping to reach page like 400 today, so then I've got about 250 to read over the next few nights, and that should be about 50 pages a day, which is doable. I've been trying to read a chapter in the morning, well, a couple of chapters in the morning and then a few at night, and it's not always possible. Like if I've stayed up late or if I'm getting up early, it's obviously not possible, but that's my vague plan. It's quite nice just reading a chapter because I'm familiar with the book, but it is the first time I'm reading it physically, and so I just feel like I'm learning new stuff about it all the time, and it's just exciting and I love it, and it's making me really happy to read it. And it's so weird because like I know it's happening and I know it's going to happen, but like I'm still surprised by everything that's happening and like the rapidity with which it's happening, and the romance is like blossoming, and I have many thoughts and it does make me happy, and I'm having a lot of fun drawing on it. I've done another drawing this morning. Yeah, I did a little holdy hand. You can't see. Can you see? It's going to be there. I need to colour it in. The other day I did like that one. I keep seeing this one I did earlier on, like that one. I think it's really cool, and because it's on the edge of the page I just occasionally see it and it's making me very happy. And anyway, I just thought I'd check in and say hi because I'm going to do a bit more work this afternoon. I have seen a job application come up today. It's for like a part-time job, but it would be cool and there's no closing date, so I want to do it quickly. But yeah, they are my plans for the afternoon, and then I'll do a bit more reading. Hi everyone, so it's now Friday and I'm checking in at the end of the day. It's so hot, like I'm very sweaty. I have a bit of makeup on because I did just go and do the live show with Charlotte for Myth Take Reads, which was for the House of Salt and Sorrows, and that was really fun. But yeah, I'm so hot now. But I just thought I'd check in to say a couple of things. The first is I finished Seven Devils by Elizabeth May and Laura Lamb. I really enjoyed it. The first half of this was quite slow, and I feel like when I checked in at the start of the week I was a bit like, I don't know what I think of this, but like the last bit was really good. I read it all quite quickly. I read the last bit quite quickly, like it had the drive to keep going, whereas the first bit was quite info dumpy, and also like had to introduce like 7 different characters, 5 different narrators. There are 7 like main characters by the end, and did lots of flashbacks. And yeah, the beginning was quite slow, but I love the characters by the end of it. I'm really interested to see where the story will go now. I think it's going to be really exciting. I wouldn't say I had a favourite out of the 5, but I have a couple that I'm really interested to see where they'll go, because something happened to one character at the end and I'm like, how are you gonna like go on from this? And then there's another character who I just loved, and then there was a romance in it which was so good. I don't usually like a romance in a book if it's not necessary, but whilst this wasn't necessary, it was just heartwarming, and when it happened it was cute, and it was kind of like intimate in the way where it's not sex and stuff, it's just like emotionally intimate and like bearing yourself like to the other person, and I just loved it, and I'm really excited to see where it'll go. It left a lot of questions unanswered, but enough that you'll want to carry on, but it was good. I enjoyed it. The other thing I wanted to jump in to say was I got some book mail, which is exciting. It is the first like physical ARC I've got, so that's exciting, but it is for The Beast and the Bethany, which is a middle grade, I think, retelling of Beauty and the Beast, slightly. It says, what's it about? Let's find out what it's about. From the moment the Beauty and the Bethany came creeping into our inboxes, the entire team were hooked by the antics of Ebenezer Tweezer, a most youthful 511-year-old man who keeps a beast in the attic of his mansion. Ebenezer feeds the beast all manner of things, and in return the beast vomits out presents for him, as well as potions that keep him young and beautiful. But when the beast announces it wants to eat a nice juicy child next, Ebenezer finds himself in a bit of a pickle. Children aren't that easy to catch, and some of them even seem far too pleasant to feed to a beast. Until at Miss Fizzlewick's orphanage, Ebenezer meets a rude, bogey-filled and badly behaved 10-year-old girl called Bethany. With her backpack covered in bog-off stickers, her bags of attitude, and her habit for collecting comics and worms, Bethany is the wonderfully rebellious hero we all want to be, and on discovering her we all fell completely and utterly head over heels in love. So it sounds like a really fun book, and I love the cover. You can't see, but it's like been bitten and then scratched, so you can see the like end pages underneath. I have a review coming out for this on the 27th of August, so I will be reading this next month, and I haven't put it on my TBR, but that's fine, it's fine. And it's about 250 pages long, so hopefully I'll fly through it, and yeah, I'm very excited to read this. So my plans for the rest of the weekend are mostly to just carry on with the Priory of the Orange Tree. I didn't read any of it last night because I did want to finish Seven Devils, because I wanted to do my review for it today, which is nearly up. I think I just need to press publish, and so I'll be reading that a bit, but I'm not going to get a lot done because I got a lot done at the start of the week because I was at home. But I will maybe be out tomorrow. I will definitely be out on Sunday. So the next kind of physical book I might read, I think I'm going to read the arc I got at the start of the week. What's it called? I've got a NetGalley one at the start of the week, and it comes out, oh, I've got 2 actually. Oh, but that one's not until January. No, September. Bear with. The next one I want to read is not on my shelf. That's annoying. The next one I want to read is Mad, Bad and Dangerous to Know, and it has a very good cover. I will put it on the screen, but I'm very much looking forward to reading that, and I think I'm going to prioritise it next because I think it also comes out in August, so that will probably be my next ebook read. I'll check, and if I change my mind, I'll let you know.
Good, look up, leg, leg, leg.
Yay!
Leg, leg, push. Good, leg, 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 push.
Good boy.
Cross the leg, look up, push. Good boy, then right forward through the water. Now canter, go, leg, 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 push.
Yay!
Go, push, push, leg, and push. And then keep cantering, leg, 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 go. That was better.
Hi everyone, so it's now Monday, which means the Finishathon has finished. I am checking out because I didn't check out yesterday because I now have a cold, which is great. I do know it's cold rather than anything else because the main symptom is I have a blocked nose. But anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd check out to say where I got to. So obviously my plans quite quickly changed for the readathon. I didn't read the books I was initially planning on reading. I mostly focused my efforts on PRIORY and what's called Seven Devils. So I finished Seven Devils and I really enjoyed that. I also read about 150 pages of the PRIORY The Orange Tree. I didn't expect to read all that I wanted to for this, but I read 3 weeks worth according to my original plan, and I have done some more drawings and annotations, and I'm enjoying going through it slowly. Once I finished Seven Devils, I picked up Mad, Bad and Dangerous to Know by someone. It's an arc that comes out in August, so I thought I'd prioritise that rather than books that had already come out. And I've got about 40% of the way through it. I'm really enjoying it, and it's quite quick and easy to read, so hopefully I'll finish it in the next couple of days. But yeah, it's just, I feel worn out because I am ill, and I suppose I'm not used to being ill at the moment because no one's ill at the moment other than when they're ill. But yeah, so I thought I'd just check in and say goodbye. I'm sorry it's not been a particularly exciting reading vlog. Well, I've done lots of other stuff, I just haven't done a lot of reading. But anyway, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. Let me know how you did on this readathon, if you've read or want to read any of these books, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!